Hi, David. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi. Let's wait a little bit for at least another student. I wanted to ask you, have you worked on my English lab and the quiz?
I have already done the quiz.
All right, that's great.
But
The assignment?
Sorry, teacher.
The assignment.
The assignments. I didn't complete it. No los completé todos.
Okay, how many are you missing? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Because there are around 35 exercises, I think. No? Okay, David.
Estoy entrando a la página, pero no encuentro dónde están las cosas que tiene que completar.
I actually gave you more time to work on the assignments. I'm not sure who was the student who asked. Let me check. I think, what's her name? Fabiana? What was on here? But Fabiana told me to give them more time. So I gave you more time until tomorrow. I think before our class, I think 6 o'clock. So you can work on it because I think there were just one or two students that completed the assignments. So if you need more time, you can work until tomorrow. Hi, Susanna. Good evening. Could you please turn your camera on? Hi. Okay. Okay, guys. I think I can start working. If someone else joins us, it's fine. Okay. We're going to start with this first activity. We're going to review some adjectives. Okay, give me a moment. I'm sharing this. We're going to play a game in Kahoot. Okay, so you can start going to kahoot.it. So we can practice and recognize adjectives. Okay, that was the first part of the class. So the only thing that you have to do is go to kahoot.it, and then you're going to get a code here, and you put the code and then your nickname or name. That's all. All right, if you have any problems, please let me know. All right, let me check. Okay, the bit is there, Susanna. We're going to wait a little bit for you.
¿Pongo el mismo link?
Yeah, the code that you get here. So the page is kahoot.it. I'm writing it on the chat. And the code, the number that is going to ask you, is going to ask you a PIN number, a game PIN. And you put the number, no, 835392.
Just a second, please.
And by the way, Susanna, did you work? Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't realize you were. Did you work on my English lab, Susanna?
No, miss.
No? Okay. I gave you more time for everyone to complete the assignments until tomorrow at 6 o'clock, I think. Yes, I'm pretty sure 6 o'clock. However, the quiz I haven't give you more time. So you will have to do the quiz today. Okay? Let's start. So you're going to click on the adjective. That's the sentence. The man had a long beard. Which of these words is an adjective? Man, long, had, bird. Click on the color. You get in your screen the color, right? Click on the color that you believe is the correct answer. Okay, great. Long. That was the adjective, ¿no? Ustedes no van a tener las palabras como tal en su pantalla, solo los colores, ¿no es cierto? And then you click on the answer that you believe is the correct. Okay, next. Great job, David. Number 2. Okay, the sentence is Kate played beautiful music on the piano. Which of these words is the adjective? Beautiful. Something? Not beautiful. It's an example. Okay, let's continue. Next. Okay, then build a large bookshelf. Which one is an adjective? Large, bookshelf, build, then. Large, yes. Large. All right, next. All right, great. Next. The faster you respond, the higher your score will be. The marker was pink. Which one is correct? What's the adjective? The was marker pink. Which one is the adjective? All right, color. In this case, help us to describe the mark. That's why it's an adjective. No. Next. Adjectives. Double points. There are 5 cars in the parking lot. 5 cars in the parking lot. Which one is the adjective? 5 cars, lot, or there? All right, it's 5. No. Adjectives are words that help us describe things. For instance, they're talking about cars, and they're mentioning that there are 5 cars. So it's a word that helps us to describe something. Okay, next. Hi, Fabiana. Sorry, you're gonna have to wait until we finish. I don't think you can join the game anymore. Next. There is a blue sky outside. Which word is the adjective? Blue. Great. Great job. Next. All right. What is the adjective? We ride a school on a yellow bus. School yellow bus ride. All right. It's getting easier, no? Next. Double points. The jolly teacher greeted her students. The jolly teacher. A word that helps us to describe usually becomes before the noun. No? Jolly is something fun, something amicable. So on fun. No? Okay, the green jacket had pockets. What's the adjective? Jacket, green, pockets, hat. All right, a color is an adjective. No, a word that helps us to describe something. Next. All right. Next. The bird is yellow. What's the adjective? Bird, the yellow is. Great. Yellow. Next. Fabiana, we are recognizing adjectives. The mechanic fixed the broken car. What's the adjective? Broken car fixed mechanic. All right, broken. Is describing, no? The car. Usually the adjective is gonna come before the noun. Okay, before. All right. Oh, you could join us. That's great. Okay, next. The elephant is a large animal. What's the adjective? Animal is elephant large. All right, large. No? It's describing the size, no, of the animal. In this case, of the elephant. Very good. Next. Double points. Lemons are a sour fruit. What's the adjective? Lemons are sour. Great. All right. Next. Okay. She collects beautiful shells. What's the adjective? Collects shells, beautiful she. All right. Beautiful. Another word that helps us to describe something. Whatever we are describing, whatever the noun is, the adjective is gonna come before the noun. All right. Next. Okay. The painting looked difficult to create. What's the adjective? Difficult to create painting looked. Difficult. Excellent. Great. All right. Next. The test was boring. What's the adjective? The test was boring. All right. Another word to help us to describe, in this case, a test. Next. They traveled in an old truck. What's the adjective? All right, old. Another word that helps us to describe something. Next. Double points. The tiger's roar was loud. What's the adjective? All right, great. Loud. Was loud. In this case, is after, because we're describing something that it happened before. However, usually the adjective goes before. Loud roar, or a scary roar, or noisy roar. Next, the garden grew quickly. What's the adjective? All right, quickly. Not something we'll describe. Next. And finally, the scarf was multicolored. What's the adjective? Multicolored. All right, so that's it for this first part, guys. All right, great job, guys. So now we're going to see some adverbs. Okay, we're going to work on this next exercise. I'm going to share it so one of you can just choose between the options. It's this one, and I'm sharing it now. Take a look to the chat. You just got a link. So basically, you read a sentence and then you are going to click on the adverb that makes more sense to complete the sentence. All right? It's all right if you don't recognize it. It's okay if you make mistakes. That's fine. Okay? At the end, you're going to learn to recognize adverbs. I'm sure you already know them. Okay? So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Anyone can share their screen. I'm going to turn off my camera and my microphone, and I'm going to let you work. I'm going to be paying attention how you're working, and if I need to correct something or ask some questions, I'm going to be here, okay? Any questions? It's basically just choose between one of the options. We have 11 sentences. Questions? No? All right, okay. Okay, guys, so who's going to share their screen? Who's going to be the secretary tonight? Please talk. You can turn on your microphones, guys, and you can start working on it.
I share my screen teacher. Okay. Is he singing
Loud.
loud? Loudly.
Mhm.
He's walking quickly.
Fastly.
Maybe slowly or
Uh,
fastly.
Fastly.
fastly, okay. Very quickly. Okay. He's reading. Okay, no entiendo qué es esto. Quickly, slowly, well, but no. Reading well. Ok, dicen ustedes.
Slow.
Well. Okay. She's walking slowly, creo. What do you think?
Slowly.
It's flying high.
Highly.
I think it's high. Why? Just say highly. What Fabiana says.
Highly.
I don't know. I am confused if we can use eng and le, flying highly, or it's only flying high.
I think certain words can use the li at the end of the word, but I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Right?
Highly.
Okay, high.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Cat can swim. Can swim.
Badly.
I think they can't swim, in fact. They actually can't swim. Can swim. I say bad. Okay.
Bad.
No, badly. She's singing.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Or loudly.
loudly. I don't know. I don't think she's singing loudly because the baby is sleeping. So if she sings loudly, the baby will cry.
Mm-hmm.
How many is gonna say baby default? Maybe that. No. Why? Snakes can be dangerous.
Dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous can run.
Fastly.
Fast.
Fast. I said fast. Yes.
Fast.
Too. Oh. No. Select two answers. Say fast and fastly. One is fast and the other one was quickly.
Fast and quickly.
Deers are
Dangerous.
dangerous. Monkeys are
Smart.
smart.
And intelligent.
We can select two answers. So
Mm.
All right, guys, great job. So there are 5 different type of adverbs. You've seen the first one, which is from adverbs of manners. Now that means that we have the ending in all of the words. So this next type of adverbs are adverbs of frequency. So I'm going to share another link just so you recognize them. Okay, it's important to sometimes know because we're going to use these to work on the topic. So I need you to take a look. So click on it, and basically you have to track some words to make sense to some to some sentences. So who would like to share? Maybe Fabi?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you.
Let me see my screen.
We just have to put the words in order. We're talking adverbs of frequency.
What do you
usually have for lunch?
What? Sorry, I can't listen. What do?
What do you usually have for lunch?
I get up at 7. I
Always
get up at 7 o'clock.
Susan?
She never plays
Tennis.
tennis.
David?
Mhm.
Where does
Where does your English teacher
live?
live? I usually walk to school.
To school.
Sometimes we have,
We have breakfast at 8.
How?
How
what is the username?
to name your spell? Oh. What is
Susana?
Paul never chats on the internet.
Paul?
Paul never chats on the
Never.
internet.
Chat. Who is your best friend?
Mm,
Often eat pizza.
David?
Andy is never late for school.
Susana?
Ben usually goes to school at 8:30, maybe.
Why?
Are you so sad?
David?
He has, he always has dinner at 7.
Susana?
I I am always play always play with my friends.
Is not play
I am always
happy?
happy. Mhm.
Maybe when
When I play with my friends.
David?
how often do you go to the cinema?
Does her homework after lunch?
Yes. David?
Our cat often eats mice. I don't know what it means.
Susana?
And my cousin always my cousin is always hungry.
what your sister does. Your
What
sister does.
What
I
time?
um,
Does.
Does her does your sister do her home?
David?
I have a shower. No, I always have a shower in the evening.
I always have a shower in the evening. Yes. Susana?
She watches TV. She really watches TV in the afternoon. Watches TV in the afternoon.
It's rarely.
Rarely?
Yeah, rarely.
Right. Usually.
All right. Great job, guys. Okay, so we've seen another different type of adverbs. There are 5. There are too many to go to each of them right now. We're going to see to the common ones. In the last one, if maybe Susana can open it, we're going to see the logic of how to add the ending, no? If it's ly or maybe ILY, no? Or there are irregular forms. So maybe you can share. It's a really short exercise, and then we're going to see a game to see the difference between adverbs and adjectives. And Susana, could you share the screen? The last link that I just shared through the chat. All right. Well, you just take a look to all of these adjectives and try to put them in an adverb way. Is it what ending it's going to have? Click on play, please. Okay, guys. So just try to categorize these adjectives. Okay, what do you think?
Good irregular forms.
Here?
Happy irregular form.
Beautiful irregular forms. Quickly. Sad. Here. Slowly. Dangerous. Regular. Fast. Fastly.
Hardly. No. Hardly.
Pardon? I'm sorry?
Hardly.
Careful.
Carefully.
In the second way.
Here.
There you have to change if you have just those are just for the ones that end in
And
ly, no? Oh, well, it ends in y. I'm sorry, and then you change y for I.
like
then,
angry, angry could be in
yeah,
the same column.
exactly. Yes, because it's ending
No, in the other column.
there. Yes, because it has the ending, no? Y.
In that case, happy would be in the same column.
Yes.
Happily.
Here.
In this.
Be careful, doesn't end in y though.
Loud.
Loud.
Loudly. Not sure. Loud. Quietly, but there's no more space.
But what about good? How do you use an adverb with good? Goodly?
Good.
No, it's irregular.
Yes. Okay, hold on one moment. You need two in the third box. You don't have anything. You need two words there. They have to end in L, right? Because you add an Y.
Carefully.
And
Beautifully. Beautiful. It's ending an L.
But what about fast in the first box?
Fast.
Fast, irregular.
I believe it is regular, no? But sad, I'm not sure if sad is a regular. How do you say? No, how do you say the adjective in sad?
Sadly, in the first column.
Yeah, the first one. I think it looks good. You can submit if you want to, unless you want to change something else, but I think it looks good. Oh, there is one more. Hard.
Hard is that's irregular. No.
Yeah.
Regular.
But dangerous, is it a regular? How do you say the adjective for dangerous? Does anyone know? Dangerous. You can look it up if you want to. You can look on the internet.
Dangerously.
Yeah, I believe so. Because it's ending on any consonant, no? Like the other ones in the first box. What do you say, Fabian? Where goes dangerous?
I don't know, teacher. I am confused with dangerous.
How is the adjective or the adverb? Sorry, for dangerous. You can look it up. You don't have to guess. You can open Google. You can check. Anytime you don't know something, guys, you can look it up. You know? That's why the internet is for. I will say submit the answer and you will see. So you will understand. I think you're getting too confused because you're thinking too much about it. Just click.
making some.
Yeah, submit it. Yeah. So what's the logic of the first box? That you have any consonant and then you add ly, that's all. And in the other ones, depending if you get L, you add Y, no? If you got Y, you change I, no? L, Y. So the ending is always Y at the end. No, that's the main thing. Let me show you a box of examples so you will understand better. So these are all, well, some of the most common adverbs. If you take a look, this type of adverbs that are called manner adverbs always end on L and Y, no? Consonant ly or I ly, no, maybe a vowel, but ly always, no. Sometimes lly, no. That's the logic. But there are also other, like I mentioned, there are 5 different types of adverbs. The one that we've seen before, that one was the time adverbs. Frequency, sorry. So frequency, it's, what is it? Well, time, sorry, it's yesterday, tomorrow, no? Frequency, it's never, no? Always, sometimes. There are other that they are like no connectors, but these are like it's a quite big list of adverbs. What is the main meaning? What is the main difference between adverbs and adjectives? The main difference is that an adjective is going to describe a noun or a pronoun, like we've seen in the first example, no? The red car, the expensive bag, the noisy cat, no? So an adjective is going to describe a noun or a pronoun. An adverb is going to describe a verb, not the action or anything apart of the noun of the pronoun or a pronoun. So if the adjective is describing the cat, the car, the jacket, your eyes, your weight, whatever, an adverb is going to describe the rest of the things. The rest of the things besides nouns and pronouns. All right, so let's see a game. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I believe you can see the answer. Okay, so go to kahoot.it to see the main difference between verbs and adverbs, and then I'm going to start with today's presentation, okay? So please go to Kahoot. You will get the code in a moment. Let's see. Okay, guys, so please go there and let's practice. Okay, so that's the code. No, you go to kahoot.it, and this time you put this different code 1133104. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste it in chat. You can copy and paste it in the page, and then you write your name or nickname, whatever you want to. It's fine, or maybe you're just your the first letter of your name. That's totally fine. Okay, what is Fabi? Okay, Fabi, we're waiting for you. Okay, just an announcement. You can work on the assignments until tomorrow, 6 p.m. However, the quiz is available until tonight, until midnight. I believe 11:59 p.m. Okay, Fabio, are you having any problems? All right, great. Okay, guys,
Let me
let's.
share with my Wi-Fi. So
No worries. Okay, guys, let's start. Okay, so what's the difference between adverbs or adjectives? And which one describes a noun? Adverb, pronoun, verb, or adjective? Noun or pronoun, like I mentioned, like I just mentioned. What describes a noun? A noun could be a cat, a car, the teacher, Fabiana, David. Yes, the adjective. The adjective describes any person or thing. Or number. Nice. What happened there? All right, next one. Okay, which one describes a verb, adjective, or another adverb? Anything, what describes anything besides nouns and pronouns? Adverb, pronoun, verb, adjective. I mentioned it like 2 minutes ago. All right, an adverb. No, adverbs describe anything besides, or yes, besides nouns and pronouns. No? Okay, now let's start practicing. Great. All right, guys. Okay, first quiz. Michael's dog has extremely bad breath. Extremely is an adjective, adverb, neither or both. Neither is like none of them, and both it means like is this and this at the same time. What's extremely? Adjective or adverb, or some of these options? Yes. Extremely is an adverb. You were just practicing, right? Remember the ending? What endings we were practicing? Adverbs, right? So that's usually how do we recognize adverbs, because of the ending. Ly, lly, ily, no? Okay, next. All right, great job, Fabi. Okay, the restaurant has the best quesadillas. Best is adjective, adverb, neither or both. All right, it's an adjective. Now it's describing. In this case, quesadillas, no? And usually adjectives are gonna go before the noun. In this case, a type of food, no? Before. Next. Very good, David. Okay, Samantha runs slowly when she's tired. So what's a slowly? An adjective or an adverb? 3, 2, 1. It's an adverb. Remember the ending? That's how we recognize adverbs. Usually, they're going to have this ending. So it's an easy way to recognize them. Okay, any questions, guys? I see you very concentrated while you're playing, so okay, next. Completed with an adjective. Oscar is a greatly or great player. Adjective. Great, yes. No, an adjective. The ending usually tells us that it's an adjective. What's the other one? Well, the other one. All right, great. Okay, complete with an adverb. Mia quickly or quick types her essay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, quickly, no? Adverb, ending, easy way to recognize it. Okay, next. Awesome. Very tight, guys. Okay, complete with an adjective. The friends share buttery or butterly popcorn at the theater. 4, 3, 2, 1. Valerie, yes. Now, adjective can have any ending, but it's not an adverb, no? Because it doesn't have L. Okay, great, guys. 2 left. Complete with an adverb. Cow, moo, loud or loudly. An adverb. All right, that was fast. Great job, guys. So let's complete the sentence. Cows moo loudly when they are hungry. I think anyone when is hungry is loud. And finally, number 10, Jack is extremely creative. It's an extremely creative article. Extremely creative, it's 2 adverbs, 2 adjectives, an adverb, then adjective, or an adjective, and then adverb. This means that this one is first. All right, adverb, ending, and adjective, well, just any word that describes. No? Okay, great job, guys. So I'm gonna share my screen. I'm going to start with today's presentation, okay? Awesome, guys. Today, David is number 1 in the game. He won. Excellent. Okay, guys, great job. So now we're going to start with today's content. Today's content is infinitives. Infinitives with to and enough. Infinitives are quite easy to recognize. We didn't exactly practice that part because it's very, very easy. Okay, let's see. You can take notes if you want to. Remember, this class is also recorded, so. Okay, let's start. Okay, just by the way, can anyone type an example of an infinitive on the chat? Does anyone remember what's an infinitive? And write an example, please, on the chat. Maybe each of you can write one example of an infinitive, please, on the chat. Just one. Okay, example of an infinitive. What do you think it is? Okay, en el chat of Zoom, ¿no? Zoom chat. Example of an infinitive, guys. What is an example of an infinitive? What do you think? All right, Susanna, to feel. Great example. Anyone else? To ask, yes, but it's ask exactly. Yes, great. And finally, Fabi, what's an example of an infinitive? Fabi? To follow. All right, great. So thank you very much, guys. So basically, what's an infinitive is 2 plus the base form of the verb, no? So to eat, to jump, to cry, to sleep, to anything, no? But if they go together, that's an infinitive. So we're going to see these infinitives, the ones that you just wrote on the chat, with in the use with to and enough. Okay, let's pay attention. You can take notes if you want. So we often use to with an adjective. We already know what's an adjective, right? Let's see, David, can you give us an example of an adjective? Can you activate your mic? Thank you.
Sadly.
Adjective.
No, I'm sorry. It's, beautiful.
Okay. Yes, great. Remember the adjective describes a noun or a pronoun, no? And then we add not to with an adjective plus the infinitive. And we use this when we explain something that it's impossible. Let's see an example. Susana, could you be Amy and Fabi Talia? Thank you.
Josh is having a party tonight. Do you want to go?
I can't go. I'm too tired to go.
Excellent. Okay. Fabi, in the sentence that you just read, where is the infinitive?
Too tired?
Infinitive is the example that you just write on the chat. What was your example? What did you write on the chat? Can you hear us, Fabi?
Sorry, teacher, I can understand the question.
Okay. I ask you guys to write an example of an infinitive, right? An
Yes.
example, and you write to follow, no?
Mm-hmm.
We are putting to and then a verb, right? So in the example or the sentence that you read, I can go, I'm too tired to go. The one in purple is the infinitive, not too tired. We're not using T-O-O or T-O-O, sorry. It's just T-O, no? To go. Or maybe like David, right? To feel, or not to ask, sorry. Or like Susana, to feel, no? It's just one O, to, all right? So we're using to when we are describing something that it's impossible. Usually when we're exaggerating, no? I'm too tired to go. I'm exaggerating. It seems impossible, no? But I'm too tired. So I'm using to, and then I'm using the adjective. No, I'm using to, the adjective, and then the infinitive. Okay? To, adjective, infinitive. Okay? Do we understand? Okay, good. So that's how I use a sentence to describe something that seems impossible. I mean, maybe it seems a little bit like it's exaggerating. No, that's basically the use of to. Okay, sorry guys. So in this short conversation, Talia means she's very tired. That's the use of to. She's very tired. I'm too tired. And that's the reason she can't go. She's saying, no, I can't go. I'm not going. I can't go. I'm too tired to go, right? Tired is the adjective, no? We know words that help us to describe a noun or a pronoun. Here, this is describing herself, no? It's describing Talia. To go is the infinitive, right? Like with any verb, we can do to whatever verb, no? And for instance, the sentence go, no, I have to, the adjective, and the infinitive. All right, is it clear? Any questions?
No.
Okay, good, thank you.
Teacher?
Sure.
Teacher?
Yes,
Sorry. Teacher, there are a list of these infinitive verbs?
Yes.
Sorry, are there a list?
Yes, there is. There is also a list of adjectives. There is a list of adverbs. No? But you already seen this, I'm pretty sure. No? However, it's not important to memorize them. It's important to recognize them and then practice. No, it doesn't matter if we have a list to see or to read. No? We have to practice them. The important thing is to learn to recognize them and not and don't try to translate them, translate words in your head. But just recognize them, learn the word, and then use it. That's how we learn English. Not don't ever translate it, because it's going to make you think slower. You're going to speak slower, and then it's kind of like, no, it's taking too much. So you have to learn how to think in English. How do you learn to think in English? Not learning these forms of grammar. All right. So next.
Teacher, sorry. Well, the verbs are in infinitive form when we add to.
Yes, and the verb, the base form of the verb.
Okay, okay, teacher.
It's on the chat. To plus base form of the verb. All right. It's not difficult. No, we have to practice. No one is going to see them read a list of 200 words. No, that's not the point of learning English. Okay, so we can use to, but also an adverb, not just adjectives. We recognize adverbs, right? And then we use the infinitive again. Let's see an example. David, could you be Amy? And Susanna, you will be Will.
Did you watch Newsline last night?
No, I got home too late to see it.
Excellent, great, thank you very much. So we're still seeing the use of to, to talk about impossible things, I have to, I have the adverb, in this case, this is a regular adverb, and then I get the infinitive, to see. To, yet I don't get an adjective anymore, I get an adverb, and then the infinitive, to see. So in the example, late is the adverb, right? Late is the adverb, and to see is the infinitive. This should have been great. Okay, any questions so far?
No, teacher.
Okay, so we just have to learn the order, not recognize the order. We're going to practice and we're going to see, just recognize that I can use either to, an adverb, or an adjective, and then the infinitive at the end to talk about impossible things, to express impossible things, or in some cases, when you're exaggerating. I'm too tired. No, it was too difficult. Seems impossible, or like you're exaggerating. All right, that's the use of to. Okay, let's go to the next one. Enough. So the infinitives, non-infinitives, like you write to, feel, to ask, to follow, those the infinitives, we can also use it with enough. So we can again use adjectives or adverbs. All right, so let's see. Susanna, can you give me an example of an adverb, please? Remember the ending? Ly, ILY, LLY.
Quickly?
Quickly, yes, great. Thank you very much. So we can use either maybe the adjective, quick, adverb, yes, adjective, or the adverb quickly, plus enough, plus the infinitive, when we're explaining something that it's possible. So we're talking about the opposite, I use to when I'm talking about describing something that seems impossible, and I use enough when I'm talking about something that is possible. All right, so let's see an example. Susana, could you be Amy and David Talia? Thank you.
For homework, we have to write a story.
That's easy enough to do.
Excellent.
I can do that.
All right, great. So what's easy, David? What do you think? Adjective or adverb?
Adjective.
It was for David. That question was for David. Sorry.
No problem.
Oh.
I didn't know the answer. So
Okay.
she saved me.
She saved you. She saved your life. All right. Okay. So we have either an adjective or an adverb here. No. Then I have the use of enough, and then I get the infinitive. No. Here, for instance, Amy is saying, well, I have homework, and for homework, I have to write a story. And then Talia responds, oh, that's easy enough. I can do that. No, I can do that. That's possible. No, that's the use of an adjective or verb, follow or plus enough, plus infinitive. All right. Do you understand the logic, guys? It's not really difficult. However, I know that because I can use adjective or adverb and to, it could be a little bit confusing. But do you get the idea? Yes?
What means enough?
Enough. It's like suficiente. I don't know how to explain it in English, but it's like suficiente. That's easy enough to do. Not like I can do that. Like it's suficientemente easy in this case. No? Something like that.
Okay.
Pero let's try to maybe understand the logic. Maybe like more that it's something is possible instead of trying to like understand the word. Like, you know, sometimes it might be necessary, but sometimes you have to just follow, the logic of trying to figure it out in our minds. Okay, so in this example, it means that Talia, well, she thinks that the assignment is easy. No, the homework is easy, and that's the reason she can do it. No, like it's easy enough. I can do it. So again, adjective, enough, and the infinitive. Okay, so any questions? I think we have one slide left. Any questions, guys? Okay, good. Okay, so we have to notice the difference in word order when we use to and we use enough. So to goes before an adjective or adverb. Could Fabio read this, please?
Yes, teacher. It's too hard to understand.
All right, thank you very much. I have to, adjective, and then the infinitive. No? Enough goes after the adjective or adverb. David, could you read this, please?
It's easy enough to understand.
All right, great. Thank you very much. So in to, I use to, then the adjective or verb, and then the infinitive. When and I'm talking about something that is impossible. When I'm using enough and I'm talking about something that is possible, I use the adjective or the adverb, enough, and the infinitive. So pay attention. In to goes before the adjective, before, antes, no? Of the adjective or adverb. No, it could be one or another, that's fine. However, in enough, the adjective or the adverb is gonna go after the adjective. No, well, this is going to be enough goes after the adjective, no? So try to understand that logic because es como cruzado, no? So you don't get confused. When it's possible, I use the adverb or adjective before enough. And when it's impossible, I use the adjective or the verb after to. Okay, so you can take a screenshot if you want to. This is also is recorded. You can take some notes. And I believe we have one last slide. Any questions? Okay.
No.
Great. Let's see the last one. So we will finish. Okay. And we can also add for plus a noun or pronoun before the infinitive to complete an idea. Let's see an example. Fabi, could you be Talia and Susana Lee? Thank you.
Okay, teacher.
Right.
Talia, can you get me that book on top of the table?
Sure, it's easy enough for me to reach.
All right, thank you very much. So in this case, no, they're talking about something that is easy enough, no, and then it's completing the idea, not to talk about for whoever it's easy, no, and we use for, and then we use the noun or pronoun to complete the idea, no. This is especially useful when we're talking about an it, no, because here we're not mentioning the person or the noun. No, this is an it. No, they're talking about to get or to grab or to do a favor. No, to grab a book for someone. No, and we're referring to an idea or an action. No, it's easy enough for me to do it. I don't have the noun here, right, or the pronoun, right? It's mentioning something else. So when you're going to talk about you want to present or yes, mention the person that is going doing the action, you can use for and then the noun to complete the idea. No? But that goes before the infinitive. No, to reach. For me, to reach. So if I want to mention the person that is doing an action, no, I use it between enough and the infinitive. All right, just to recognize it. This is not very common, but just so you know. Okay, any questions, guys? I believe that's all. You can start practicing. I believe we'll have 30 minutes, around 30 minutes. Okay, so let me share the first exercise. Let's see. Okay, first one. You will get this exercise and you will basically click between one or another. This is the easiest one, okay? So who would like to be the secretary? Just click on the link and then you basically just read the sentence and choose between one of the options. That's all. Okay? Any questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, great. I'll mute my microphone. I'll stop my camera. Please start working. I'll be here paying attention if you need any help.
Okay, teacher. This sandwich is David?
Too
Too small.
too small.
You can wear these shoes. Your feet are too. I can buy the shampoo. It isn't cheap enough. David?
It's too dangerous.
This snake isn't a good pet. It's today. I can carry this table alone. I'm not strong.
Enough.
This tea is delicious and hot. Woo! Hot. So, David.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. It's too loud.
Susana?
enough.
Can you help me? I don't have enough money. My pants are too baggy. I don't like them. Sorry.
My shorts are too short.
My shorts are too short to go to the beach. Susanna, I'm sorry. You aren't old.
No.
Huh?
For this. Mm,
Mm,
¿Me gusta? Pero
No, espérame. Se bugueó.
so,
Nos saltamos una. Ah, sí.
yes. Oh no, let's go home. The line is
Too big.
okay.
Right, guys, great job. Okay, so it's not really that complicated. Let me show you another one. This one is going to make you think a little bit more. In this one, you have to recognize what they are talking about and why they are not, or why something is possible or impossible for them to do. And you just click on one of the boxes. For instance, this one. There are many clouds. I can't go out. Which of these boxes help me to describe this impossible situation?
Too cloudy.
Too cloudy, yes. That's the same. That's the logic. We just grab it. That's all right? So it's going to make us think a little bit more. All right. And the next exercise is also a little bit more challenging. So, any questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, awesome. So please, who would like to start, or who would like to be the secretary now? Share their screen.
Okay. The first one, she's more than lazy. She doesn't move. It's bad.
Too lazy.
Lazy. Okay. Susana, she has a beautiful face. She can be a model.
Beautiful enough.
Fabi, he's smarter than the rest of us.
Too smart.
He can help us. He has the right height. He's tall in a good way. Too tall enough. Susana, she's the oldest. She can play this game with us.
Too
There are many clouds. It can't go out. Oh,
Too cloudy.
esta. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we're learning how to recognize. No, let me show you the next one. It's a little bit more challenging. Let me share. Okay, 1 second, please. With the teacher option and sorry. Or I'm going to send you with the answers. Just 1 moment, please. Okay, now. Okay, now who would like to be the secretary? You have to match the correct description for the tense idea. Now, if it's possible or impossible. All right, click on play. Or start, sorry. All right. So you just have to drag. Where do you think it goes? And you just change the positions, no? For instance, you have to find their match. Now, this one is a little bit more challenging, like I've mentioned before. So for instance, let me see one example I can show you. Moment, please.
Teacher, maybe not cheap enough is too expensive.
Not cheap enough. Too expensive. Yes, that's the logic. So we just match the ideas, no? So they make sense. And that's all, guys. Obviously, if you get one incorrect, you're going to get more. At least another one incorrect, no? So, any questions? Okay, great. I'll be here taking a look how you're working, and then we will review the answers in case that we have too many. Sorry, my God. In case that we get too many wrong answers. Okay, let's start.
Okay. Not light enough to dangerous, maybe. Or
Not sunny. Too sunny, so
too sunny. Too funny and not serious enough.
too funny.
So funny.
Not happy enough, too sad. Not beautiful enough to
Too ugly.
Too awesome.
not short enough, too long.
Gabi.
Too hot.
Too hot.
Too hot.
Not hot enough. Not easy enough, too hard.
Too hot.
Not dark.
Too bright.
Bright.
Right.
Not dry enough.
Too wet.
Not cloudy.
Too sunny.
Too boring.
Too sunny, I think.
I
Is
think
there
boring.
so boring?
Yes. Not cloudy enough.
No.
I believe it's too boring. but I don't.
Too far.
Near is too far.
Mhm.
Not near enough.
Not near.
Um,
Too,
The ceiling. Or okay.
no, no, it is, sorry. Too,
Boring.
arduous. Interesting is boring. Not smart. What means silly?
Something that is like it's a little funny. No, it's like tonto, tontito. That's silly.
it's okay. No, it's not ugly. Mm,
I'm not sure about not light and not too heavy.
yes.
Too, too heavy. I don't know.
No, but light, it could be as light weight, o sea, liviano. So heavy could be fine.
Mm. Okay.
No, I think
No, it's okay.
this all okay. You can sum it.
Yes. Submit answers. No, it's okay.
It's okay.
Heavy.
All the answers are okay.
Submit?
Yes.
Answer.
All right, guys, let's see. Oh, wow, great job. You didn't make one mistake, guys. You're very smart. Awesome. Okay, guys. So let's see the last exercise is an speaking one. And in this one, I'm going to be especially interrupting you. So please don't worry, no, if I interrupt you a little bit, especially with the what's it called? The pronunciation. Okay, so let's see. Well, you got it there, but we are going to work with me. Okay, let's shuffle. I already seen some of them, so oh, sorry, you're my cat. Okay, let's start. Okay, what's going on here, David? Tired or enough? Which one can we use? What is happening? Or anyone wants to help him. What's going on?
Maybe I see a man that is too bored.
It could be bored. It could also be maybe not bored, like you said. No, it could
Maybe
be
tired.
It could be sleepy too.
Tired.
Yeah. He's yawning, no? He's like, oh, all right, great. Next.
Or maybe hungry, teacher.
He's in the cinema, so I'm not sure if hungry, but maybe. Okay, next one. Susana.
Maybe the coffee is too hot.
Yes, great. The coffee, it's too hot, no? It seems like impossible to drink it, no? It seems like it's all red and stuff. All right, great. Next. David, your turn. Okay, this one might be a little bit challenging to describe, but she seems maybe, I don't know, 8 years old, 10 years old.
She's too funny.
Could be.
Or I don't know, too silly maybe.
Could be. But there is one way that we can describe enough, because she's acting like not her age. No, kids shouldn't wear makeup. They shouldn't put like stuff to fix their hair. No, they're kids.
She's young enough or too young.
It could be she's too young.
I don't know, teacher.
Yes, I know, you're very close. You're very, very close. Maybe she's not enough to.
Old enough.
Yes, we're connected. Awesome, great. She is not old enough, no, to put makeup on, or maybe to put like some
to put makeup.
rollers on her hair. Excellent, very good, David. Okay, next one. It goes. No, maybe Fabi, could you read this? The sign.
Yes, must be this tall to play.
Okay. So it's like this, and then the boy is like here, no? So what's going on?
It's not tall enough.
Yes, he's not tall enough to what, or for what?
To play basketball.
Right. Yes. All right. Great. Do we understand the idea? Seems quite easy, no? The next one. Sus.
The man is too busy.
Excellent. Yes, excellent pronunciation, guys. That's a word, very tricky word. Busy. So excellent. Thank you, Susana. Busy. Abejita. Z, busy. All right, great. Next one, David.
He's too tired.
Yes, great. No, the boy is too tired. Too tired for what? What do you think?
Too tired for sleep. I don't know how to say it.
I'm sorry, too tired. Too
tired.
He's sleeping on something like this, but it sounds like a book, no? Maybe, what do you think he was doing?
I think that seems like
It's a pillow? No, it's a book. I think like a homework book or something like that, no? So what do you think?
To study?
Yes, too tired to study.
It seems like a pillow, but okay.
I think this little part is,
yes.
no, it's like, because I believe if it will be a pillow, it will be all straight, or maybe like this. But we have like some waves, no? And I believe it's a book. I might be wrong, but it seems.
No, you're okay. You're okay. Good.
Okay, great. And I think we have one more. Finally, Fabi. What's going on?
Sure, maybe it's too cloudy to drive.
Yes. By the way, it's cloudy.
Cloudy, sorry.
No, we write it cloudy. However, it's cloudy. It's too cloudy to. All right, great job, guys. So that will be it for today's class. I don't think we have enough time to play another game, unfortunately. So I don't know if you have any questions. Let me go back to the presentation. I just want to remind you guys that you have until tomorrow, 6 p.m. to work on the assignments. I believe there are around 35 assignments, or 33 maybe. Les voy a mostrar la página para que se asusten. Remember, the assignments, the exercises are 30%, the quizzes are 30%, and then the final quiz is 40%. So usually it takes around an hour and 2 hours to work on it. If you do it fast, maybe an hour, but it really depends how you work, no? So let me show you, and I think with that we can finish. I will run the poll in a moment. But the quiz is until tonight. No one asked me to put the quiz until tomorrow, so I leave it like that. So this is the class. So we are in A, model A, no? Oh, sorry. So we're in model A. That's the only one that you have available, and you have the quiz, no? These are, I believe, see, 34 exercises. Si no lo han trabajado, it's going to take a while. At least an hour and a half. Ya les muestro cuántos han trabajado. Ya saben sus usuarios. I have student 2, 13 exercises, student 5, 2 exercises, and the rest 0. The test, one person, I think. Two. Student 2 and 5. Good scores, no? The rest doesn't have anything. So that's why I'm giving you more time. Nadie me ha pedido más tiempo para el examen, así que no lo estoy alargando. Tienen hasta la medianoche de hoy. Sin embargo, para los ejercicios sí tienen hasta mañana. Entonces, sean prácticos, ¿no? Pueden trabajar el quiz hoy y los ejercicios mañana, pero no creo que haya más tiempo de mañana, porque les estaría dando hasta las 6 de la tarde, justo antes de que inicie la clase. ¿Ok? Entonces, any questions related to this, or maybe to the exercises, or today's content, or something?
Yes, teacher, I have a question. I talk with you for WhatsApp. I can listen and I can see the videos in the test, and I have the record of 80. I can listen and I can see.
Yeah. The thing is, you know, I have power on the assignments, on not how many assignments I give you, the quizzes, when, how long, blah, blah, blah. But anything related to the platform at itself, it's out of my hands. No, I'm not like the technician or anyone that is in charge of not seeing these kind of problems. If you want to, you can text Adriana. She's the new coordinator, and maybe she can help you a little bit. Maybe she can check with the administrator. And no, from my experience, I can tell you, once with one student, it happened before. She tried to use another Explorer, and that fixed it. But I'm not sure if that will be your case. No. You can talk with Adriana, like I mentioned before. If anyone else have the same problem, you can also mention that to her. It might be just for you, Fabi, or it might be for everyone, but I really don't know, ¿no? Pueden tal vez darnos comentarios, chicos, si alguien igual tiene problemas con los audios o los videos de que no daban play o no podían escucharlos. Y si sí es, digamos, un problema de todos, ¿no? Ya tendrían que encargarse los administradores de revisar el problema como tal. Si es un caso aislado, puede ser que sea tu Explorer, ¿no? Fabio, tu internet, de repente algún cookie que no estás aceptando o algo, porque generalmente aquí arribita, ¿no te parece? O aquí una ventanita, que habilites, que aceptes, no sé qué. Puede ser eso, pero si alguien más tiene el problema, pueden escribirlo libremente en el chat y así que nos lo solucionen, ¿no? Y obviamente les daría un poquito más de tiempo, ¿no? Lo puedo reasignar, no hay problema. Pero como te digo, eso ya es parte de los que administran la página, ¿no? Eso ya es algo con lo que yo no estoy en relación. Entonces, mi consejo sería que hables directamente con la coordinadora, ¿no? Pero primero tal vez podrías revisar otro explorador, ¿no? Y hacer la prueba ahí. Tal vez puedes borrar tu historial, verificar tu internet, borrar, no sé, pues otras páginas. Y si realmente sigues con el problema, podemos hablar con Adriana y qué sé yo. ¿Ok? Eso sería todo, chicos. Muchas gracias. Les voy a lanzar el post de hoy. Rodrigo, como tú no has estado presente en la clase y bueno, no puedes, no, la lógica no sería que no participes porque me imagino que vas a poner que no has entendido, pero obviamente no has estado en la clase, entonces, ¿no? Entonces, eso sería, chicos. Necesito 3 encuestas, por favor. Tengo uno, me falta uno más. Ok, súper. Eso sería todo. Ya respondieron David, Fabi y Susana, ¿no es cierto? Ok, great. Muchas gracias, jóvenes. Los veo mañana. Entonces, cualquier consulta, duda respecto a los assignments, los quizzes me escriben. Que tengan linda noche. Hasta mañana.
Thank you, teacher. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Please, 1 second, please.
Yes.
Tengo problemas para entrar a mi cuenta de My English Lab.
¿Con tu usuario como tal o qué tipo de problema?
Con el código de la clase.
Si no estoy mal, se los he pasado por WhatsApp el anterior lunes. No sé si
Sí, pongo el código, pero lo que me aparece es que no puedo unirme a ese producto. Eso es lo que me aparece.
tienes que, al ingresar, escoger el libro, el lila, ¿no es cierto? Haces
Ese
clic
es el que
en el
no me
libro.
aparece, ese libro no.
Ah, ya. Eso tienes que hablar con la coordinadora, porque yo no tengo acceso para administrar o asignar libros. Entonces eso tendrías que hablar con ella. No creo que ahorita te ayude, la verdad, porque es tarde y es domingo. Así
Mm,
que mañana le puedes preguntar, decirle que no te aparece el libro, porque a través del libro tú ingresas y de ahí tienes que irte a settings, ¿no? Y pones clic join a course aquí, como les había explicado. Y de
ujú.
esta manera simplemente copias y pegas el código, ¿no es cierto? Clic
Sí,
join y
bueno,
eso.
ahí. Ok, entonces hablo con una
Adrián.
coordinadora.
Sí, por favor.
Ujú. Ya, ok, gracias, miss.
Ahí.